We've all heard about comedians because of shows like Saturday Night Live and Johnny Carson's. Here's a little secret. You can find them on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers, too. Get ready to laugh a lot because these jokes are sure to tickle your funny bone. Let's welcome our very first lady jokester. It's Angela Vela.
So I was listening to the oldie station the other day, and this great song came on. You guys know this song, Percy Sledge's When a Man Loves a Woman. It's a good song, right? Sexy, it's timeless. So I'm singing along to this song, and I started paying attention to the lyrics. And, you know, oldies are so great. We get so caught up in nostalgia and the doo-wop beats, we don't often pay attention to the lyrics. Let's go over these together. Percy Sledge's When a Man Loves a Woman. When a man loves a woman, he will turn his back on his friend if he puts her down. Not bad. It's a good guy, right? When a man loves a woman, he will spend his very last dime trying to hold on to what he needs. Right? It's good. It's good. When a man loves a woman, he will give up all of his comforts and sleep out in the rain, if that's the way she says it's got to be. Does anybody think he's in a bad relationship? Anyone? It's like the cycle of violence, right? Like this man has lost all of his friends. She has spent all of his money, and now his is sleeping out in the rain? I don't think so. Lose the bitch, Percy, okay? Who's all right, a little bit worried about you. Another oldie that I like to think about too is, we all know this one, Sam Cooke's Saturday Night. Right? Like, what could be wrong with that song? Let's go over this together. Another Saturday night. I ain't got nobody. Got some money, because I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. I feel like we need suicide watch, is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like at least a buddy system, intervention, like, I don't know how we didn't lose him sooner. I don't know. A little bit worried about Sam Cooke there. I know, oldies basically are great, but if you're going to listen to them, make sure that you take a Prozac and a shot of whiskey, is what I'm saying. It's real depressing and racist, by the way. Real racist. I stopped drinking recently, just for 30 days. Let's not get out of hand. But I'm like 3 weeks in here, and like I'm doing it with my roommate. It's like the buddy system, right? And like what's a detox? Like 30 days, right? So we're going through like, okay, let's do it together. And so we're going through the calendar on our phones, and we're going like week by week, and we're like, okay, well, you know, we can't start it like this weekend because I've got my sister's wedding and I'm going to need a drink. And he's like, well, we can't do it the weekend after that. I have that birthday party I'm going to. And so basically what we did was we went week by week by week until we were about 3-4 months into the phone calendar when we realized that we were scheduling our detox around our alcoholism. Kind of feel like that's maybe a problem. I don't know. And that doesn't include the 20-minute conversation on whether or not that should even include wine. And it didn't include pot because that's how we got through it. Just smoking every day, pretty much. You know, and my mom is super excited that I'm trying to date lately. Like she's like, she gets way more excited than I do when I go out on dates. She's like, oh my God, Angela, I'm so excited that you're dating. It's so great. It's so great. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, of course I'm dating. Have you seen the economy? Like, I can't afford my lifestyle. Like the rising cost of Jameson this winter alone. Dates happened. That's what I'm saying. People got lucky. We're not talking about it. It's in the past. I want to leave you guys with some advice about dating, and this goes for all parties involved. If the guy that you're about to have sex with grabs a beer from the fridge, brings it over to the nightstand, sets it down, not weird, right? A beer for afterwards. It is a celebration. Celebrating having the sex, right? But if you say to him, baby, it's not going to still be cold afterwards. And he says, sure it will. I just feel like that's a deal breaker. I just feel like it's what to do. Like, what I'm worried about is we're going to be like in the middle of having sex, and he's going to look over and be like, whoa, the mountains on those Coors Lights are changing colors. We need to wrap this up. That's how sex happens. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I'm Angela Vela. Thanks.
Angela, that was great. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's great to have comedians on the show telling all sorts of jokes. Oh, how long have you been telling jokes?
About 3.5 years here in Chicago.
That's great. And I imagine over that time you've told jokes at a lot of different places.
Yeah, mostly my bathroom in front of the mirror. It's like where I perform the most, yeah.
I bet that's a great audience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the best laughs, yeah.
I like that you tell jokes about oldies. My favorite oldie is called Brandy.
Oh, she's a fine girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be.
Such a fine girl.
But my heart, my love, and my lady is the sea.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back.
Fun.